got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Well, here's the man they call the little Mozart, Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah, he's not going to give you box-to-box running for 90 minutes, Peter, but he's the kind of player...
Van Basten! That has been knocked clear. Roberto Carlos, an instinctive delivery. Tries to get it clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Incoming delivery. And he's there to clear it. Brzezinski. Yamal. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Roberto Carlos on a charge down the left. Now the delivery. Right card is there and he can get that clear. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good strength. Terrific header! Just off target.
Van Basten is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bruno Guimaraes spread it left. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! He can get that clear. They get a throw in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rosicky with the delivery. And it's Messi. Park Ji-sung tries to dink it through. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still goalless at the moment. Looking for the run. Pressure coming in from all directions. Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Van Basten. Cannavaro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's the throw. Baresi. Thuram. And here's Batistuta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Brzezinski. Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Yamal. Over to the other side. And it's Park Ji-sung. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Oh, that was vital. Pass somewhat off target. And we have our very first corner. Not a lot we need to say about that. Beckenbauer. And this is Ronaldinho. Opts to play it back. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Couldn't squeeze it through. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer. Yamal. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Brzezinski. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bruno Guimaraes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Number 5, Thomas Rashitsky. Coming on the field, number 20, Lautaro Martinez. Number 22, Danielson.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Bruno Guimaraes. Aimed beyond the defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rijkaard. Played out to the right. That's Cannavaro. And that's going right the way across. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Yamal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Just about up to the hour now. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Van Basten. Goes looking wide. And he's cut it out. De Nielsen. And that is a little undercooked. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. And this is Van Basten. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, off the bar! And he thumps it clear. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Can he get it through? Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Batistuta. Shoots! And he hits the net. Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Number 8.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Martinez is onto this. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's through, he's one-on-one! Overhit and out of play. One-nil as we head towards the end. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. But that has not gone well. I think we're just about done here. Van Dijk. Baresi. And it's played in here. Gravenberg. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Great vision. And this is Batistuta. Nice interception, well timed. Great chance! And with that, the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Nedved taking in the action. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the
morning,
stands
guys.
here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
स्ट्रीम पे नया हो तो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना. गुड मॉर्निंग आदि.
Well, we're on the way. And here's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Oh, important interception. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, what a ball! And that is expertly dealt with. And Beckham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! And now they can spring out of defence. Adams gets over and intercepts. Solot chasing after it. Beckham. Air Force Club finding their passes. Solot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! In he goes again! They've scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Serginho. Serginho's... Solid! Harmlessly behind.
Air Force Club certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Oh, played right into his path. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Conte. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Cancelo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Crosses in, terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that... Great chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Air Force Club are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That has been cut short. Neymar might just make this. Batistuta. Beckenbauer. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Conte. Serginho's cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Thuram. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. Beckham. Now Neymar. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Not the most accurate pass. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A case now of complete control. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Baresi.
Air Force Club have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Air Force Club looking to pass their way through. An instinctive delivery.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Turns and goes back. No way through, so back it comes. And he's picked it up out wide. Big header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Brilliantly cut out. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde. Van Basten. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckham. Now it's Beckham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Roberto Carlos.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That's been cut out, well played. Adams. Air Force Club are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Serginho. Conte. Driving on and making good progress. Van Basten. Big chance! Serginho. Neymar. Beckham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Serginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's having a hit! And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Baresi. Number 21, Lilian Thuram. Number 88.
Tries to play it
Federico
through.
Valverde. Number 13.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Number 3, Colwell. Number 17.
Serginho. Thuram cuts it out.
Number 27.
Neymar. This is
Neymar.
promising.
Number 18.
Beckham.
Tchouaméni. Number 99. Darwin Núñez.
Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Van Basten. Lima. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Lima. Now it's Solot. He's had it taken off him. Defending was strong and firm. Beckham. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Batistuta. Played out to the right. Van Basten.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Lima. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 11. Gabriel
So is this the start of a comeback? Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lima. Nedved. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lima. And that is a little undercooked. Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Ronaldinho. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Torres. Yamal. Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. Rice. Now it's Bebeto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aimed beyond the defence. We saw the date. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Park Ji-sung. Ronaldinho. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Azar. Now that's well seen too. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank. Yamal. Ronaldinho. Yamal. And the pass is intercepted. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Bebeto, and he's away. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a throw. That's a throw.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rijkaard. Bebeto. Baresi. And it's Rice. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Played back in. Beckenbauer. And Jamal. And they can counter here. Threads one in. Rice. Park Ji-sung. Jamal. Azar. Nice looking ball. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Cannavaro tries to clear. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this is a great position. It's a pretty loose pass. Park Ji-sung. Rice. Rijkaard.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Bebeto. Distributed tidily. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bebeto. Ronaldinho. Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bebeto. Oh, good take in a good area. Takes aim and crosses. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jamal could try cutting inside here. Rice. Can he get it through? Now it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No, again, there's no way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's gone looking for safety. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Torres. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. So we've reached the hour mark. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driving forward. Oh, super find. And this is Ronaldinho. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That is good alertness. Rice, and he's gone long. There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Rice.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Beckenbauer. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Beckenbauer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. Now it's Torres. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Bebeto is onto this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pinches it off him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Hazard. Yamal does well to get it back. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk. Bebeto. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's looking wide. And that has been cleared. And here's Hazard. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, Park Ji-sun. El dorsal 20, Fernando Torres. El dorsal 14, Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, Messi. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 18, Neymar. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. I think we're just about done here. And it's Maldini.
Habrá
Neymar.
1 minuto de descuento.
Now it's Batistuta. For Xavi Alonso. And here's Cruyff. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo.
गुड मॉर्निंग गाइस। स्ट्रीम पे नया हो तो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो। लाइक तो कर सकते हो भाई, अगर अच्छा लगे तो सब्सक्राइब भी कर देना, वो तो बाद में। हाँ देखो, मैच मेकिंग फेल्ड काईकुरे। आज मंगलवार है, चूहे का बुखार है। अबे क्या
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Roberto Carlos. Bergomi cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Eto'o. So what can they make of this?
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Vinicius Junior, tidy with his distribution. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Schneider. Oh, good ball. Oh, it's Van Basten! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Costa Curta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely aimed pass. Van Basten proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package.
And the finish! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Van Basten! He will be livid with himself. And here's Batistuta, Yamal. Roberto Carlos! Schneider. It's a searching pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vinicius Junior. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! Roberto Carlos! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Cherki can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Searching pass he's played there. That's really well cleared. And this is Batista. Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's a great... Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Schneider. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. And it's Roberto Carlos. Then tries a shot! He can get that clear. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Ronaldinho. And here's Van Basten. Oh, it's come loose. Roberto Carlos. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And so we're off again. Schneider. Now he's got space here. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he cuts out the supply. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Makaleli. And it's Makaleli. And Cherki. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cannavaro cuts it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Short changes him with that pass. Eto. Costa Curta. Cherki. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Batistuta. Oh, they can break here. Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Neymar. Great vision. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. He is through here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Batistuta.
That was lovely, that.
Yamal has it in a wide position. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now, what about a counter-attack? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Van Basten. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Threads one in. Van Basten.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's been won straight back. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's played through for him. Batistuta is on his own.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. Always onto this. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bonucci.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He shifted it to the flank. Batistuta, and he's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some have been...
Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Guardiola. Cross in, looks like a good one. And it's hoisted clear. He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Van Bouten. Conte. And it's Guardiola. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Deftly away. Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Conte to Isco, Alexander-Arnold, Van Bouten, and that was nowhere near his best. Beckenbauer, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Neither side yet able to find the net. Serginho, he's in a great position here. Serginho receives it in a good position here. Spread out to the left. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Van Basten might just make this. And it's Isco. Thuram. And Yamal. Batistuta. It's not an especially good pass, that. Conte. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. It's a good-looking delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get for a shot, surely! That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. He's played it back. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Half an hour played now. Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Short changes him with that pass. And now they can clear their lines. Alexander-Arnold. Guardiola. Bastoni. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's Guardiola for Conte. And here's Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? It's a threatening ball. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Conte. Isco. And it's Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Brilliantly cut out. Maldini can get it clear. And he's managed to get rid. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And here's Messi. Mbappe. And that's aimed into the middle. Roberto Carlos.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Van Bouten. Bastoni. Looking for options for movement. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Conte. To Messi. Mbappe. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Guardiola. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. It's Roberto Carlos. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Isco. Some really good ball movement. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way through. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Conte. He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! It's in! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Kante does well to stand firm and defend it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's very neat. And he's whipped it across. Khan claims it, safe hands.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Baresi gets rid without sophistication.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, le numéro 13, le numéro 27, le
And the
numéro
keeper's got
19.
it again. Diogo Costa, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts.
Le numéro 14, le numéro 6,
Pedri,
le
looking
numéro
for a
2,
runner.
le
The less
numéro
said about
18,
that pass, the better.
le numéro 23.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And now the breakaway. Stood up well to him there. Pedri, too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Conte. Looking for the run. He's got away. Batistuta's cross. Pele is flagged offside.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Neymar. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. So what can they make of this? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on.
Shot at goal! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Point-blank header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Pele. Now it's Messi. And they can counter here. And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Ronaldinho. Vitinha. Out to the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Keeper's dealt with that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Oh, they could break here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
And he's decided to go for it. And the counter is on. Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. And he welcomes it in. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal. Knocks it into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this? Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Batistuta. And that has been clubbed away.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Vitinha, Ronaldinho. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And now,
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Isco.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, this is a great position. Ronaldinho. Vitinha. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. Ronaldinho. That's tidy. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Ronaldinho. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram carries the ball down the right. And here's Batistuta. And that should get the job done. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15, Messi. Number 10, Ronaldinho. Number 23,
Rijkaard.
Vitinha.
Roberto
On the
Carlos.
field, number 20, Mbappe.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's made sure that's not getting through. Quality ball. Thuram cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? Delivery from Mbappe. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played it again. And he gets rid in a hurry. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe gets into some space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Nakata. Oh, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Oh, just skips. He's one-on-one, surely! Khan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And now the breakaway. Not the most accurate pass. Short changes him with that pass. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri does well to get it back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos. That's a throw. Now it's Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Here comes the corner. This their second corner of the game. Batistuta! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
This looks promising. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's made its way... And the finish! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Van Basten. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Takes a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Azar.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Van Basten. Messi. Well read, nice interception.
Added time.
We are into overtime. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Shoots! That's another chance! Well, now it's a race for the... And one more try! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obvious...
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that should get the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball. Foden. Plays a sharp little ball here. Thinks about the shot. Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Van Basten. Camavinga. Hazard looking to run onto it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
João Neves gets a foot in here. Still just a single goal between the sides. Mbappe gets into some space. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Great vision. And it's been played through.
Iraq really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Just off target. Corner number 2 then. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Rodri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
James, ready to try one. And this, an opportunity to pull level. And this is Torres. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Shot, surely! Played into space. No, no way through there. And it's Van Basten. Spread out to the left. Now it's Van Basten. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Foden. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Ronaldinho.
So, time for changes
Number
on both
19,
sides, actually.
Van Basten.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yamal.
Well, with this kind of authority,
Number
Peter, why not
15,
push on and totally kill this off?
Isaac!
Coming on the field.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Number
Almost the
18,
perfect move.
Rooney.
Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Number 24, Xabi Alonso.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rooney, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Strokes it back. Iraq are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Rooney!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Rooney. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now this could be a chance. It's Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off. Nicked it back promptly. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Baresi cuts out the pass. Neymar. Baina. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Beckenbauer. Maldini. Ball is over the line. Nicely weighted ball. Messi receives it in. He rises! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Challenge just a bit on the firm side, and he's there to make the challenge. And it's Nagatomo. Pull it. Cross into the box. Thuram is there to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Now it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Yamal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Maldini. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passing nice and neat. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chips it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal. Ronaldinho. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Serginho. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. Yamal has created one goal already. Collier. And he was quick to react. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckenbauer did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Climbs up big! And that was very necessary. It's run loose here. And it's Rijkaard. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram. Caceres. Beckenbauer. Nagatomo. Pull it. Great vision. Collar. Pull it. Beckenbauer. Pele. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Pull it. Rijkaard. Here's Nagatomo. And it's Serginho. Cleared without complication. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half
celebrating their birthdays today.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Maldini. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Caceres. Oh, he's been caught napping. Costa Curta. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement? It's a goal! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
The goal scorer after 52 minutes is Number 1.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rijkaard. Collar powering forward here. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Serginho. Tries to pass it through. Oh, easy pickings there.
Oh, really well played.
Cross needs to... He's got full! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Yamal hurtling down that right flank.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Rijkaard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Not the most convincing of passes. Costa Curta. And it's Cáceres. Collar. And that is expertly dealt. And the shot! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 27.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Coming on the field.
And this is Pele, and he's running through. He's through. He's had a shot. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substitutions taking place.
Pele, a probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Ah, he's given it away. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Xavi Alonso has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Lofted, a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Owen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieri does well to get it back. And he's surging through. That's been drilled forward. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Ronaldinho could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Maldini. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved tries to play it through. Batistita is wide and looking to get onto this. Ronaldinho, good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. 5 minutes to add. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And this is Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no